Hey everyone, welcome back. This is episode 9 of season 13 of Heartland, titled Fight or Flight. Unexpected news about Luke disrupts Heartland, just as Amy must face the truth about Spartan. We saw in the last episode, Spartan looked like had suffered an injury, and she said that, he wasn't as young as he used to be, which is true for any of us. And so I'm guessing the truth about Spartan is not going to be something good. And then it says unexpected news about Luke. I'm guessing that unexpected news is Andrea coming to take him or someone else, because disrupts Heartland, which means it's probably not going to be good. Again, maybe I'm completely wrong. My guess is at the end of the episode, everything will work out. But the truth about Spartan, that does worry me a bit. I hope he will be okay. I'm sure he will be. But it seems like, at least in this episode, Amy is going to get a double whammy of stuff she doesn't need. Let's get started. Yeah, we're gonna see Andrea again. Oh, what a beauty. Are they digging up wolf area? Oh, that poor wolf. Where the hell's he gonna be?
You good with these guys?
Yeah.
I like the little towel with the watermelon. He seems happy, which is good.
Why do I get the feeling like you're trying to pitch me on that one? No, it's not that. It's just, I get that Spartan's your main guy. But,
Yeah, he is.
but he's not as young as he used to be. Oh, okay.
She sends that wolf.
Hey, fine. What was that?
He knows something's up.
We should probably get him. Just stay calm.
Yeah, he's not good. I mean, can you really blame the wolf? He's losing his land. I'd be pissed too. If he feels threatened, then the wolves are gentle. Probably raccoon might have been that wolf.
Instead of doing nothing. I'm not doing nothing. I'm campaign managing, which is pretty obvious. I don't know why you would ask him to do that. Because I'm the obvious choice, Jack. I'm the only one in the family with experience in the election process, right? Remember Time for Tim? Yeah, I do.
Time for Tim.
I recall it wasn't time for Tim. Well, that's besides.
Doing a great job.
That is true.
Doing it for free.
Lou gets some of this from, or Georgie gets some of this
I
from.
probably won't be for long after Lou beats you in the election. I like your spirit, Tim. I hear you're managing Lou's campaign. Heard right. It's nice to see that Lou. Stroke Tim before this car metaphor turns into something else.
I would have said, yeah, but the thing about a new car is that it
People
runs.
those two. Salt of the earth.
Is there something I can do for you?
You enjoy raising little Hartford and Max. When
Uh-huh.
I think of the millions of things that she does every day, taking them to school, dropping them off at soccer practice, baking.
Yeah.
Obviously something I know nothing about. I guess I just needed a man to explain it to me.
Mm.
So thank you.
No, I hope to keep things cordial between the two of us.
Oh, this is me being cordial. So you might want to leave my diner before I stop being polite. You have a great day now.
Oh, just had to fix a blind. It was bothering me, so we'll pick it up at 10:26. Keep her inside where she's safe. Uh-oh.
Remy, stop. I'm trying to read.
Uh-oh. Remy?
She must smell something. Remy?
Remy?
Come back.
I mean, it's cool she's at the treehouse, but
Well, why would there?
nothing to worry about. I like that Jack put in that little
Okay, I have it.
No,
wine fridge.
if something's bothering
Jack will help.
Wait, what do you mean? Why do we have to go inside?
I'll explain on the way. Come on, listen.
You see, that what Ty was saying is exactly correct. Wolf attacks are rare. They generally don't attack humans. They generally run away. The only way they feel attacked or would attack is if they feel threatened. Possibility that that wolf could feel threatened by the people because maybe the wolf had land and, we're thought of that as its land, and there's developers going in from Worth and everything, and so it's losing its land. I mean, it is sad that we are tearing up so much land and taking away from the animals. We're basically shoving them out. So of course, yeah, at some point they are going to attack because they need to be able to survive. But it sounded like Ty said that there was also a cougar in the area in addition to the wolf. So he doesn't really have to worry too much about the wolf. It would be more the cougar. And obviously they'd want to get Remy inside. But the horses too. I mean, I think that they would want to keep the horses in as well because, a cougar could attack a horse. That's why Spartan was freaking out. And, the whole thing with Lou is, it's like Worth knew what he was doing when he was saying stuff like that about time away. I think in a way, yeah, he was saying it hoping that she would think about it and realize, yeah, I don't want to be away from my kids. To be honest, I think he would respect that. If she was like, yeah, I want to spend the time with my kids, I think he would respect that. But throwing the divorce in her face, because he would probably say, do you want to be run by a woman who's divorced? And my attitude on that would be, what's wrong with that? So she's divorced, big deal. Some people in marriages aren't happy. I'd rather have someone who can do the damn job. And if he would keep on that, I would say, look, she and her husband get along. He's still supportive. It's not like they're in some sort of ugly custody battle. He obviously knows what he's doing because he's a politician. I do think, in a way, though, he does respect Lou for getting in the race. Obviously, he doesn't want her to win. I think, in a way, he does respect her. Yeah, they're obviously saying
I don't see you guys again, right? Lindy and Jack and everyone?
Absolutely. You can come and visit anytime.
Can't wait.
Yeah, and they're sad, obviously. I think a part of them were hoping it was permanent.
I don't know.
They may have said it was temporary, but they've obviously grown attached.
Hey.
So something else that is going to come
I wasn't
between them,
expecting to see you.
her running for mayor.
How long have you had tour?
Couple days.
Yeah.
I just hired somebody new at Aspen Grove to help out.
Really?
Yeah, for a little green, so I can't get along for that one.
Make the most of our time.
Mm.
Sure, I can move some stuff around.
Oh yeah? What kind of stuff?
I don't think he knows.
An election. So,
Yeah, that election. Kind of came out of left field. You run as the mayor.
I told you I can just let JD win without a fight.
Yeah, I understand.
Yeah,
that.
you could have.
I haven't heard a decision. I'm gonna take off.
Can I sleep in your room tonight?
Yes.
So if Luke does leave, then does Katie finally get her own room? And then Lindy?
That man than me, but my financial situation had been slightly different, then it could have been very bad timing.
That's probably exactly what he was hoping for.
Mm-hmm.
I'm starting to see why everyone who was running against JD dropped out.
Interesting. That's plain dirty.
Oh, I hear you're leaving.
Just next time.
See you later.
Mm-hmm. Till next time.
Won't be the same.
Yeah, he loves his mother. He wants to be with his mother, but I think he's starting to realize that Heartland's his home.
No matter what, I won't be here. It's been here 6 generations, so trust me, it's not going.
Obviously, Amy and Ty
You're a
are
good boy, Spark.
not happy about the news.
You wanna go for a ride? We'll take it nice and slow.
He is such a beauty. And I love that her horse was a black horse. And I love that Phoenix, Georgie's horse, is a white horse. So you got the nice combination. Saddle's on, he's ready to go. I love when they cover up the little symbol on the laptops.
Atlas, I know you're gonna stay. I'm sorry for being so insensitive. I didn't mean to push you like that. Actually, I was going to say that I'm glad you pushed me the way you did. Excuse me.
It's really too bad that she didn't record that.
Nice. No, to inspire the troops. Hey, everybody, listen up.
Tim,
Who'd like to say something?
I'm not gonna be running for mayor, so sorry.
yeah, that's something the dirty politicians do. And he mentioned about playing golf. And I don't know, I probably would have said something like, I think Garland can make up his own mind. And he's had absolutely no complaints about us before. I'll say, and just because you want to push this organic stuff, how do you know it'll even go over? Maybe the people of Hudson don't want it. People of Hudson like things the way they are. I think a little bit of growth is good, but if you want to completely change it, it's going to lose its charm. Which he said he didn't want to lose the charm. So is he lying? Probably. I still think though he has a bit of respect for Lou, at least for entering the race. Because some politicians are gutter brawlers. They like a good fight. So if someone gives them a fight, then they enjoy being able to get up and fight with them, I'm for Tim. But she's talking about a spur of the moment, and I'm thinking
Listen, I'm just here to see Lou.
kind of the same with what she did with the house, bidding on that house without checking with Peter.
Lou may never have gone after you if they had no way. But I told her not to have any regrets, which is kind of ironic considering how much I regret telling her that for yourself first.
Really, Tim? You're talking about someone getting over themselves? You might want to get over yourself first, just in general.
I've galloped Spartan across these fields so many times I've lost count.
Hi, pretty. Short hair. Aw.
Ah,
He came right up to Spartan.
I've never seen anything like it.
Maybe he is being gentled. There's her new horse. It's not going to be Atlas, it's going to be that wild colt.
Bob would be willing to talk to the press about this?
I should be more than happy to.
Okay, I'm gonna pass on to you, a contact at the Hudson Times. Can you share it with him?
No problem.
Okay, thanks. You know what, on second thought, maybe you should buy that bottle of champagne after all.
And that's exactly what I was saying. They're digging on the wildlife land, so the wildlife, they have to go someplace else, which is what happens. We need to respect wildlife. We can live side by side. We can have homes and everything in areas where, yeah, maybe there are wildlife like raccoons and squirrels and everything, but also respect and have certain boundaries and say this is where like wolves or cougars or bears stay. So give them their space. And if they wander over occasionally, well, we take the necessary steps to make sure that they get back to their area safely. There can be a happy medium, and people do need to care about the wildlife. Yeah, we need to have progress and growth, and people need to be able to have places to live and everything, and that's going to continue, but there does need to be a balance. And so I think Lou is going to do that. I think she's going to create this balance.
So come election day, my name will be on that ballot. Count on it.
I would have been like, what? We're just speaking. Oral, your word against mine. Can't prove anything.
Thanks for your help, Georgie.
No problem.
Yeah, you did come right up to Spartan.
Just a feeling. When something feels right,
Go
you
for
have
it.
to at least try.
It was kind of funny. The Colt went right up to Spartan. They didn't go up to.
Now that we're done,
Phoenix.
how about a game of chess?
Definitely.
I thought as soon as possible meant that he'd be leaving
Right.
like that day.
Wow. Cool chess set. Is it new?
It is. So we're gonna play or what?
They all have pie.
Let's play.
Well, not all.
Don't you dare.
What Jack would. Oh, now I'm having pie. A little of this.
You're not gonna believe this.
What?
Well, ever since that article came out, there's been a serious uptick in the number of volunteers.
Really? All these people are here for me.
You better believe it, honey. You feel like saying something?
Hey, everybody.
Why do I get the feeling
Thank you
she's
so
gonna
much for
win?
being here. Wow.
You can have some progress, but keep the charm.
Are you sure you have everything, Luke?
Well, you can come visit us anytime you want, okay?
Just because Andrea is doing well right now doesn't mean she's going to continue to do well. But if things happen, they're acting like this could be the end because he's going back. But maybe she'll have issues again in a couple months and he needs to come back. There's no guarantee. I think, some progress is good. Like when they were doing the food truck, I was like, I think that's a good idea because that's something that can move around and maybe it can go to, more of the outlying areas. So some of the things obviously that they're talking about are good. And I do agree that progress is good, but it has to be the right kind of progress. You building all these like housing developments. I mean, would it hurt for them to have a few more businesses, a few more shops? Probably not. If you've got the Maggie's Diner, but what if there was a diner on the other side of town? Maybe specializing in something completely different. That's not really competition. That's just giving people something else. Here in our area, back in like November, we had a Euro restaurant open, which I hope will continue to do well because I think that's a great idea. I was super excited to find out about it. We have a lot of pizza joints. And there's like, a couple Mexican and everything. So it was nice to have something different, something with Euros. And they can all be successful. So if, say, another restaurant opened, maybe it'd be more fine dining or something. So you'd have Maggie's for the casual, but especially if you come Friday, Saturday nights, date night, people want to go out, dress up, have big events there, stuff like that. So definitely they can have some progress, like one or two stores or one or two restaurants or whatnot. But, what someone like JD Worth wants to do is, completely change it. And she said for what? For couple of vacation homes. And I'm like, at least the good thing about if they do have a vacation home there, they are going to be spending money in Hudson when they're there. That part at least is good. But it is a valid point. Don't even fucking think it. Don't even fucking think it. Now, see, there's abandoned buildings right there, which they could
Here is a
They
list of all the people who requested lawn signs.
you know, make into businesses, that wouldn't necessarily be anything bad.
That's gonna take all day. What he means is no, we don't like.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Hey,
So she's back to Fleming, not Fleming Morris.
hey, Ron.
Oh, that's nice.
That's me.
It's Lily, Daddy, and Mom. Who's that?
Like the frame. There's a note on the back.
A beautiful gift.
Yeah, and Lou, I mean, I get Lou being concerned and being like, yeah, I'll call her mother. And I'm like, but isn't she 18? She's legally an adult and can do what she wants. I mean, yeah, it's still good for her to check, especially if she's borrowing the car. But you never know, maybe they'll foster another child. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. The next episode says the whole family must lean on each other after a life-altering decision is made. That doesn't sound good. See, I'm guessing the life-altering decision is going to be something like, well, I don't know. I mean, what would that be? Lean on each other for support. Yeah, I have no clue. It's funny, though, that the cover that they're using right now is from the episode we just saw, the scene we just saw with Lindy and Amy and Ty looking out at the wild horses. And as I said, Georgie is legally an adult. It's good that she's checking in. It's good she asked permission and everything. But, you know, Lou's like, yeah, I'll check with Rachel's mom. And I'm like, but isn't she legally an adult? Can't she still do what she wants? I don't know. And I don't like what I heard about the wildlife thing. What is JD Worth going to do? I wonder if we'll find out in this episode, or if that's going to extend, you know, into season 14. Thank you for joining me for this reaction. I hope you enjoyed it. Hit the like button and subscribe for more content. I'm going to start episode 10 here, which I believe is the season finale, now that we're down to 10 episodes a season as opposed to 18. It is really weird, you know, as I said, because I'm used to going 9 episodes and then knowing, okay, this is the finale or the midpoint, the winter finale, and then knowing that there's still 9 episodes to go to finish. And now it's like I get done with episode 5 and it's like, I'm done already, you know? So it's just weird. And I haven't looked up yet why these episodes were shorter. So it does make me wonder, like, why through season 11 did they have 18 episodes and then 12 through 15 were like 10. And then 16, like I said, is a little longer getting back there. But, you know, what happened that the last 3 or 4 seasons the episodes were so cut down? Was it that the actors didn't want to do as much? Or was it a last minute decision as to whether or not they were going to renew it? Who knows? Like I said, maybe I should look it up, but in case somehow I don't, let me know down in the comments. Follow me on Instagram and TikTok, and I will see you for episode 10. Bye.